With more and more wealthy, powerful leaders getting exposed today for their errors in judgment, we have to look at what is the real cause of this. And if we really look at it at a deep, granular level, what we find is that those leaders that are powerful, have a lot of influence and wealth and resource, that then fall in some way, shape, or form, is because that they have not had this deep connection to real silence. And what I mean by real silence, it's not just a nice, relaxed state of being when you're exercising or walking or enjoying some nice beauty and scenery, but it's really where the mind is deeply steadfast and connected and anchored in that field of silence at the source of thinking. And when you're in that powerful influence position with a lot of resource, then often you can't let go to experience that because you're so caught up in having to do, and the excitement of the power, the influence, the wealth, that it always keeps you in that activity mode, and you lose that connection to that value of real silence in the mind, which allows the mind to be very coherent and make those correct decisions and avert those wrong decisions and mistakes that can cause a lot of damage to you and your reputation and the wealth that has been accumulated. So the tiredness comes in when we don't experience that silence, that deeper silence, and therefore that builds up and creates fatigue, which creates incoherence in the mind, which leads to wrong decisions, getting involved with the wrong people at the wrong time. And so this is why, and this is the main difference between someone who is, say, a billionaire versus someone who is really a consciousness billionaire, who has that connection to that deeper field of real silence that enables them to be so coherent, to avert those mistakes that cause a lot of problems and calamity. So this is why we established the group Consciousness Billionaire, in order to support leaders to have this deeper experience individually and collectively of this deeper field of silence and coherence that really protects them and their wealth and their influence and their power, and that they can use that in the most evolutionary way for themselves and those they lead and for the entire world. So this is what we want, and if that's what you're looking for and you want to grow into be someone of extraordinary value, but also be able to have that value of silence to make great decisions so you don't lose that, then this group is definitely for you. Click the link and we'll look forward to seeing you on the inside.